it's Andre Capel. Today I just wanted to talk about why chasing money is the wrong way to go about things. So when it comes to money, I know a lot of people want to know how to get more of it. And the way to get more of it is not to chase more of it. It's to get better at whatever it is that you do. And there's really no shortcut. I mean, if you're a marketer, you got to get better at marketing to make more money. If you're a landscaper, you got to get better at your landscaping business or the marketing aspect of your business. But you will have to grow. We don't get any more or less than we deserve. So in order to deserve more, you have to do more. You have to provide value in the world to someone. Money, I feel like, is almost a distraction, you know, because you have to provide more value. It really is just that simple. And to drive the point home, if you had $10,000, all hundreds, but you didn't have a supermarket within 500 miles of you, and all you had to rely on was your neighbor's farm, and your neighbor said, "Hey, I don't accept $100 bills. I only accept honey." Your money would be useless. And I know it makes no sense, right? But I mean, it could happen. And money is meant to be something that makes the barter system easier, right? But we just become so accustomed to money solving problems that we think, oh, if we get enough money, we're gonna be happy instantly. But I feel like all money does is it will exacerbate whatever issues are already in your life. So if you're an ass, you're gonna be a super ass. If you're nice, you're gonna be super nice. If you're always helping people, you're gonna have way more ability to help way more people. If you're always hurting people, you're gonna have way more ability to hurt more people. Money is energy at the end of the day. And if you are not solving problems in a way which allows people to conserve their energy in some form or fashion, you will not be paid a lot of money. Somebody that flips a house, they're saving that homeowner, whoever bought that house from them that they flipped, they are saving that homeowner 6 months of construction. And what do they get in return? They get double the amount of money they put into it usually. It's the value that they provide. It's not that people are out there just, oh, how can I take money from this person? There are people like that, and they are successful briefly. But what is it? The roosters will come home to nest, or the whatever. All those people that are scamming people for money and providing poor value or quality for money, over time their acquisition costs get more and more and more. It's really very simple. If you do not provide value to somebody, then you should start. If you are an employee, you should figure out how to provide more value to your company, not less. Most employees try to see what is the least amount that they can do and still receive their paycheck and not be looked at to get fired. You know what people that are constantly getting promoted are doing? They're like, what issues are plaguing my boss every day? What issues is he running into in his job? I got all my stuff solved already. Let me try solving some of his problems. That's how you get a raise. That's how you get promoted. That's how you grow your business. Because at the end of the day, your customer is your boss. Let me say that again. Your customer is your boss. I get it. You go into business for yourself so that you don't have to have a boss. But I'm sorry to break it to you, you just have more bosses now. So for all of the people out there that, oh, I'm too stubborn, I can't work for somebody, then you can't be a business owner either. Because you're gonna have a customer that's going to be difficult, let's say. And if you just immediately just bash the customer and say, hey, I'm not gonna do this job for you, the word's gonna get around, especially if you have a local business. Even if you have an online company, your cost of acquisition is going to be higher, because if you do not have referrals, you are getting all your you are getting all your customers from advertising. That is the most expensive way to get customers. Referrals are the least expensive way to get customers. But to get a referral, you have to do a good job. But in order to do a good job, you got to do research, and you have to train, and you have to have experience. So with money, I think a lot of people forget that money is not real. Money is more of a symbolic thing. Somebody with a lot of money is capable of solving a lot of problems usually. Someone with no money usually can't solve very many problems. And this is general, and I know controversial at the same time too, but it has been my experience. It has been my experience. And that's all I really wanted to say. Just remember, you can't eat money. You can't build a house out of money. You can't drive money. You need to find somebody that accepts the money and that can use the money to do something else. That's what money is for. But the money, there's no difference between someone that has $1 million in the bank account that has no intention of spending it, that is just, they need that safety net, right? You hear that a lot, the safety net, right? So there's no difference between somebody that has $1 million in the bank as a safety net and somebody that has $1, well, $1 is kind of crazy, but somebody that has $10,000 in the bank. Besides the fact it's 1,000 times higher, it's essentially the same. It really is. Because if you're not using the money that you have, then it's not doing anything for you. Because money can't do anything for you until you use it. So I think the way to go about getting more money is to first figure out why you want more money. So many people want more money without knowing why. And if you know why, you're gonna do better at achieving it. I guarantee you, if you know why you want the money and you have specific reasons and you vision what you're gonna spend it on and how you're gonna improve your family's life, you're gonna get the money. And the way to go about getting the money after you figure out what you want it for is to figure out where you need to improve in your life. Where you are lacking. Yes, where you are lacking. Take a step back and look at ourselves from the outside. Or ask your friends, hey, do you think I'm lazy? Hey, do you think I'm nice? Hey, do you think I'm a people person? You need to ask these questions. If you ask a real friend, they'll tell you the truth. A lot of your friends put up with stuff that has just become second nature to them in putting up. And they just never tell you about it. And you go out into the world and you think everyone else is the problem. So if you are struggling with money, I would suggest you take a look at your life with a fine tooth comb, get some friends' perspectives, and put together an improvement plan in very specific areas in your life that you need to improve on, whether it's communication, whether it's marketing, whether it's the skill of learning itself. There are many, many things that go into how much money you make. And the only thing that doesn't go into how much money you make is how hard you want to get money. It's so counterproductive to chase money because you're going to end up compromising everything you believe in and everything you want to bring about into this world. Going to be things that you don't even really want. You're either shining the light or you're chasing the light. You can shine the light, which is work on yourself and try to be the best version of yourself for your family, for the people around you, and for humankind and humanity as a whole. Or you can chase the light. When you chase the light, you usually are chasing things that people have that are shining the light, thinking that since they're shining the light and they have these things, I need these things to shine the light. But let me tell you, that is not the case. These people get these things because they are shining the light, because they're not chasing those things. Those things are luxuries that they are allotted because of how much time and effort they put into their cultivation of their character and their business acumen and their communication and explanation skills. So you could either shine the light or you could chase the light. And I guarantee you'll enjoy shining the light better